All right, we are live working on why the desktop audio is not working. A little curious to that, as that should be pulling from. There we go. How's that for everybody? Everybody hear that good? Hopefully not too loud. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Yeah, welcome. We are on Upper Mississippi River Valley. There's Tractor Supply. You know, I don't know if he's in the chat yet, but the Shocksman loves Tractor Supply. Besides bass fishing, that's his favorite place to go. So I'm just gonna adjust some things over here. Yeah, sorry about the sound. I figured out why it was all messed up. Hey King Sim, welcome, welcome. But yeah, Pleasant. It's a little rusty. I think it's been almost a year since I last streamed. Could be longer. But what we got to do right now is I've left the original farms in. I was going to take them down. We have to figure out where we want to build. So you guys are in here now. You get to decide that first. And I'm just going to bring that music volume down just a little bit more to help you all out. I think right there, about negative 35 should be good for us. But yeah, you guys let me know in chat. King Sim, Pleasant, you guys are here first. You guys get to pick the land. We have unlimited funds. Let me know where we should build. I can also, if you pick a track, I can go to it and we can look at it. Do a little flyover, you know, and see what we're going to have for a challenge. So you guys feel free to let me know. And I do have it turned on subscribers only mode. We're within 100 now. So you gotta kinda, you know, we gotta work it a little bit. So we're saying field 22 is what Shocksman is saying. Right in here. That's a pretty good sized chunk of land. I like it. I like it. 34 and 65 from King Sim. 34 and 65 down across on Black Acres Farm. I believe that is where Simulation Station built. Well, his was on Black Acres Farm, I believe. So we got 2 so far. We got any other takers? Any other takers? While we're waiting on that, you know what? Actually, let's look at that. So that's 1,366,000. So that's about 1.5 mil. This one also 1.5 mil. Okay, okay. So now let's we want to go over here, right? And we want to see. Oh, I guess we can't just fly there. I was hoping there'd be silos or something up there. But I think what we need to do is we just need to move up that way. So we kind of have an idea, right? Let's get in this Kubota Sidekick and let's turn up the speed. This thing's a little speedster. We'll head through town and we'll head up and we'll check out those land lots and go from there. We got to get something up there for a vehicle. That way we can at least have a point to fly around a little easier. We're going to run a red light. We got BP oil. We got Kodiak Brewery right here. Love it. A lot of little details in the town of this map, like Tim Hortons, the old Mobile Oil, Iowa State Cyclones. I mean, it's just, those little details are nice. All right, they're nice. We got another little gas station. Like I said, we're gonna head up the hill. We'll head over. 22 was the first one mentioned, so we'll go check that out. We'll see what we got to offer there. Then we're gonna check out lots 34 and 65 as well. Like I said, we'll try to figure out, you know, what do you guys, the other question I guess, do we want to do a small dairy, medium dairy, or a large dairy operation? What do you all think about that? We got plenty of options for buildings. I will give you a hint, if we do a medium to small dairy, I know a guy who blessed us with his time in the chat already. Pleasant View Farms put out some great buildings. We got some of those to choose from. And I believe I have the updated version, Pleasant. If I didn't, I've let you down. But the old Peterbilt M-Tank to legend, trucking legend, would love that sign. Alright. So here we are. So we're going to split the difference. We're going to go down the dirt road, which, here's another level of detail. The rocks, right? Bumpy back roads. Good thing we got this little sidekick though. Thing rolls right through it. King Sim and Shocksmith both say medium. Medium it is. Alright. We're getting some things done here. Getting some things done. Now, should there be any specific brand we should keep in mind? Should we have just John Deere as a priority case? Should we do a mixed bag of New Hollands, John Deere's case, Versatile even? I'm becoming quickly known as the Versatile guy. Alright. So now we're here. Let's take a look at the map. So, 22, that plot of land, is actually field 24. So that's right here. So if we jump out, we're gonna go into flight mode so we get a good look at this, you know? Thought I turned it on. No, I turned it off. So pretty solid. You know, yeah, you get the pond on the other side there. You know, pretty good sized ditch. We got some, as far as terrain wise, we got to do some smoothing, but we can make that work. That's part of the fun of this, the challenge, the build. We'll not have an access point here unless we put in a culvert, which I do think we have the items to do it. We could run it right there, maybe. So liking this, wide open, pretty easy to work with. Let me get the speed up on this here. Get the multiplier up. Yep, there we go. Massey Ferguson, there's one I always forget to mention. Good call, King Sim. Good call. So I believe right here, this is what King Sim was talking about. Also pretty wide open. Two good little sections of land, that's for sure. Let's just double check with the map. Yes, 37 and 40. Those were the lots, which are actually 34 and 65. But yeah, those are there. So another option. I like it. Kind of surrounded. I didn't realize this was. Is this field? So, yeah, fully surrounded by culverts. So the build there, definitely boom boom. We can maybe do something. There is quite a pitch here. And in Farm Sim, that could be a little bit of a challenge. So I think just because he was the first one to put out a number. And King Sim, I like two of your ideas already with medium and Massey. We're going to go with 22. So let's purchase the plot, which is actually field 24. Because that's the way it works in the XMLs. There we go. Land purchased. Good, good. Alright. First and foremost, okay, we got a roadway there, right? Now, what I want to see is we come over here. How's the culvert looking? Can we build something across right there? I think we can. Let's go in here. Let's go to the construction. Let's go to the decorations. Now we're going to scroll through. I can't remember if I put the culverts in. Knowing me, I probably did not. See some steel. Placeable farm, rusty. Okay. Okay, we are in business, folks. We are in business. Boom. Yep, we're in business. That's all we had to make sure of. Let's switch this over and let's get to building. Alright, let's get that culvert built a little bit. Didn't want to really get out that much. So now what we want to do is we want to cheat this edge back down a little bit, right? We can smooth all of it out, okay? We want to get a nice smooth finish. We want that to go right up towards the road. Now, so we can actually go paint, right? We got asphalt, dirt. I forgot I had a lot of options on this map. We're gonna do a gravel driveway. Gravel driveway. So let's get that right there, right? Maybe a little too big, but that'll work for the culvert, I think. All right, first key, getting that driveway. And now going to the decorations, back to the culvert, which happens to be pretty far in, but we found it. All right, let's make sure we're getting the right side. One of the improvements I want for the next farm sim, better landscaping tools. So boom, there's one part of the drain, right? Let's get to the other side now. Boom. Okay. That's a good start, right? Good start. I think the next thing we got to look at is dairy farms. So we got the base game. Yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah. We got American Husbandry Pack. Cowshed pasture. This is not dairy side of it. This is just where we could put the heifers, the beefers, you know. Let's get the enclosed. This does come with a milk parlor, I believe, right? Lancy Boy, I believe, was the one that made these. Get the arch cow shed. Get the little igloos. We got Crooked Creek. Got the freestall. More of a large barn option, so I think we're going to stay away from there. Those are beef. You know, this kind of, 80. I'd say that's a smaller kind of reach going towards medium. That's a freestall. If we did beef, that's what we got. The monoslope freestall. Another paceable food lot. Also large. And then we have the old school freestyle. Keep saying style. Freestyle. Right? I thought it. Yes. Yes. Here's the updated one. Holds 130. This is the medium. What color, guys? Oh, never mind. This is not colorable changeable. So we got to go green. So, because we are doing a dairy farm, we are going to go green. The question is now, where? So, I think we should use Pleasance. He was one of the first, well, he was the first comment in the chat. So I think we should use his. It is green. We'll work off of that, and we'll make it work. Now, back to one of the things I knew we were going to have to do a little bit of. We got to do some leveling. So let's come in here and let's just smooth all this out, Give ourselves a little bit of an easier ground to work with. There we go. That's looking good, right? Don't know why none of that was dropping at first, but I'll work that. So what I'm going to try to do is make this a little bit stronger so it's a little bit quicker. There we go. How many grain bins should we have? Should we have any grain bins? Should we do stave silos? Those are things we can start thinking about now because we're about to put down The start of the dairy barn. So I'm thinking, ooh, I don't know. I'm thinking right here, maybe the other way around. Yeah, that might be the best way. That way it's faced out, the manure and slurry to the back. Let's get that down. All right, there's the first part. We have now made an advancement. All right, now, oh no, I'm not seeing the heifer barn. Did I miss it? I might not have put it in. My apologies, Pleasant. So we kind of need, we can make it, you know what? I got a plan for that. We got feedlots, right? Thought I had the other one. It is what it is. All right, so we want, whoa, Scorpion, welcome. The moderator in the house. So 2 bins. All right, all right. You thinking like AGI flat bottom bin, King Sim? How's that? How's that? You want that? Or we can go. Where are my other bins at? We've got these, which I believe these are the ones just released. It is a very long time no see, Scorpion. Glad to have you in here. I'm doing well. Winter up north, but we're going to get through it with some farm sim. That's for sure. Hopefully none of this music is copyrighted. I'm hoping. Just hoping, you know. GSI, King Sim coming in with another answer. All right. So now we got to figure out where do these best suit us. I'm thinking we got a little land edge to work with right here, right? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. Now, harvestor. Sorry, I'm just getting carried away with the music here. We had some other smaller stave silos. I want a good solid silo for the barn. But I'm not seeing the ones I've been using on Alma, which means I did not carry over everything that I thought I had. So it should be. See, I want to know why there's a texture issue on those. Well, that is disappointing. There's my small. It ain't pretty, but it'll do. Trying to think how we want to finagle this. I'm thinking we'll take a little note lesson out of our Alma series and we'll move this right here. All right, we're expanding. 52, that's pretty nice. It was down to about 32 here today up in Maine. So there we go. Now, let's get a shed. I think we got to get a shed. So we got all the base game, yada yada, you know what it is. We have even, you know, they added some nice AGI sentinels. Sure. Yeah. If I'm scrolling through and you guys see something you like, just let me know. Try to scroll through a little slower. So we got that. Can we get that green? Or did the legend himself make his own green? Ooh, okay, I see why it was doing that now. That's pretty close right there. I don't know if we want the enclosed hay barn. That is Lazy Ease though. So actually, you know what? You know what? Ooh. Does he give us the option? He does. He does. So we can keep changing color. Whoop. Nope. Left shift. Nope. Is he messing with me? I think he's messing with me. Yeah, there's no other changing color selection here. A little shocked at that. Lazy is usually pretty on it. Maybe I just don't have the update for that. But that's a nice little hay barn. Kinda. Could we do it right there? I think we gotta do it this way. I would love to change the color of that roof. That's the one thing right now I would love to do. So that one's open, right? That one with side walls. Looks like it's... yeah. Wish I could, yeah, wish I could change that. Yeah, these, not colorable change. Well, I think that's, as much as I don't want to use that shed because of the white roof, I'm kinda leaning that way. Oh, actually, you know what? Please have our color. Please have that toned green. That'll do. That'll do. I believe this is Legacies, is it not? I don't even remember putting this in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run that right up next to the manure pit. Like so, okay? We still can get in that way. We're fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's see. Garage. Is that a Sentinel? We don't want that one. Post. That's the 115. That's the big boy. Actually, that's not the big one. Where is that? There it is. There's the big one. Which we should be able to get that dark color, right? And this one should give me a color option. And it does. Now we gotta just find, we know we can get there, right? Should be coming up. There it is. So just give me the option to darken up some of the edges. He does. I like that. I like that a lot right there. Whoa. 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 I mean, I really don't want the white stripes, so if we can find this green, like so, I think that looks pretty clean. I think that looks pretty clean. The only problem is, we've got to make some room. I think, you know, we've got to work off that. So that's the 90 by 200. So now let's go back in here and let's do some leveling again. Because that's where we're going to get a little caught up, I think. So we'll work our way out, right? There we go. We'll just keep expanding a little bit out. I like this little piece right here. We don't want to go too far off of it, I think. But I think we can get that shed in there. I think that'll be good for us. Let's jump back in here. It's the 90 by 200, right? Believe that's what we were going with. There it is. All right. So we want to find, yeah, too light. Yeah. I'm fine with that right there. That works for me. So let's shift over, right? Let's find our dark green. There we go. We want like a stone gray. There we go. Find our other green. Boom. I think that looks good. What is my PC? My PC is AMD CPU. It's a 5900 series, and I have a 3090 GPU, about 64 gigs of RAM. Let's see if we get this here. Boom, boom. Like, yeah, right about there. Okay. Looking good. Outstanding. Going what kind of green farm? I don't think. No, so to unload it's on the front of that silo, and you can load to the front right there, Scorpion. And then for our bins, they're just fan in the back, so as long as the fan has some room, it'll allow work. So we're good there. What else could we add to really make it come alive a little bit, you know? Kind of need a commodity shed. Not that big of a commodity shed. There we go. Oh, I believe this was lazy and not color changeable. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we might be pinned right there with those. So keep cycling through, you know. We got here just power box in the back. Shed's 150. Yeah, it isn't really gonna. It's not really gonna fit in there, you know. We got the OK use mods house, which actually, you know what? Let's get the house down. Can change colors of the house. I like that kind of color right there. So we can put that down right there, okay? And then we're gonna come back over. We're gonna do a little smoothing. Try to clean up these edges a little bit. The song's a little slow. We're gonna bump it over the next one if we can find the switch. I was wondering at what point in this stream we would find these wonderful jams that just really slow it down. I honestly didn't want them, but it is what it is. Asphalt, gravel. Let's go gravel. Let's do a nice little smooth driveway, right? I think that looks good. Probably a little turnaround area. Like that, boom, boom. And I want to run the gravel right through the yard. Straight shot, right? Looks like I used two different gravels here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge this because we want pretty good sized gravel bay. We'll run it up to that shed, right? And then we'll come back here. And then I think the rest, we're going to just kind of, you know, dirty. It is a tiny house. I know. But it works, you know. 2-car garage. Nice little house. Gravel. Gravel. Do we got any darker? No. Granite, mud. Yeah. Always the fun part is when you get into the little details now of trying to find the one of what do I want to use to really bring it all together, you know? There we go. Speckle, you know? And we'll try to add some texture to everything. Like I said, I do wish there was a better way of the landscaping method, how they do it in this game. Oh yeah, we're gonna add some trees, don't you worry, Shocksmaster. We will be adding some trees. Right now, I'm just getting the baseline of the road down, you know, where we feel pretty good. So I do kind of like, there we go. So that's like that. I think if we color this in right here, right? And we want a little bit of room here, okay? And we're working up to it, folks, working up to it. Same thing, we want this to come out a little bit. There we go. Get around, and we want to just have it kind of check up right here. There we go. So that's a start, right? That's a start. Over here, we want to, same thing. Let's get the gravel down. A little bit farther off that shed. Good, good, good. Just like that. Swing around. Don't want to go off the edge here. Cutting it close to the edge. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Some trees are bad. That's why I'm trying to remember. I think I added the tree pack. I'm hoping I added the tree pack. So like I said, we'll get these cleaned up like so. And I might be able to even, you know, try to make this feel a little more immersed. All right, like it's a yard we use a lot. Okay, so I think we kind of got the base down. We got, you know, stave silo. We've got 2 bins. Kind of got an idea for one other thing. I mean, I think it would fit. I think I got to do a little more leveling, but I think it would fit. I mean, we have the silo that'll do it already, so we're fine there. We're a medium dairy, right? So 2 bins there. Let's get another bin up. You know, I'm just not feeling we could bring more to the table. Let's cycle through the bins. So we got the small meridians, right? Yeah, let's get one of those down. One of those could hold seeds for us, you know? There's the old grain bins. Alright, now, here we go. Now we can look a little bit like an old-time farmer. So I'm gonna add a couple more. Like we just... There we go. We grew it over the years. That should be enough there. What else? What else? What else? No, that's too small. Going through the containers. Those are silo extensions. You know what? This has got to go over here, I think. Kind of have it off to the side, you know. Don't want it too close. There we go. That go in there. Oh yeah, we'll put some stains down on it. Yeah, Scorpion, that's actually an issue. It's a common issue. The bushes. I know even for us on the multiplayer, that's kind of our kicker. Let's get some, you know, we want to have a shop too. So if we go tools, well, we might, for a medium size, we might be pushing it on the workshop, unless, oh, Legacy coming in clutch again, I think. Yep. Can I change? Problem is, we can't change the color. Now we're kind of stuck in the green. So do we say we got it on discount? Everybody will know where our shop is. Man, it's debatable. It's really one of those moments you're like, I wish that was color changeable. But it's not. Just like this one is not either. But you know what? Actually, I think about it. Let's hop down here for a second. Let's take the flight mode right off. I thought, okay, there's not an actual shop per se, but I think this would work. So I think we can run with that. All right. So now I'm gonna put us back in flight mode because I like being elevated. Ace hardware. I know, it's tempting, it's tempting. All right, we gotta get into I guess we had all those other farmhouses too that I didn't look at. See, this is another one I thought I put. We got the old ranch house. I think that's what you guys want, huh? You guys want the ranch house. So get rid of that, right? There we go. The old farmer's ranch house. We'll switch that up. I put that backwards, didn't I? I did. Whoops. It just looked really good that way. There we go. Like I said, we'll come in here, give it a little dabber. I do love it. They're nice because you can. That's why I love Glenn at OK Use Mods as well, because his houses are usable. There's more to just walking in the front door and that's it. You can do more to that. So I like that. Okay, boom, boom. Here we go. It's the time. All right, Upper Mississippi River Valley. I don't know if we want spruce, poplar, spruce, small. What do we got here? Maple. Let's give it a little Vermont feel, you know? There we go. Couple of those. Let's get a large oak out here. All right, let's get a little hickory. Throw down some of these, you know. We got some dogwoods. Probably too close for that dogwood to be. And plants. Let's get some grass. We're terrible at mowing the yard. Smoking pit, you are right on. Hot tub and grill. We could put in a couple things. Let me just get this stuff taken care of. Let's paint this in a little bit. Do a little bit of painting, just so we kind of get a lay of the land, you know? Get the outlines here all set up. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I recently posted 2 shorts. I'm just trying something out with an editor that I didn't know I could use. So, giving it a try. We'll see how it, you know, fades. Not really a shorts person, but like I said, right now we're just focusing on getting a little bit of the texture to the farm before we start adding a few more things. We can kind of leave that concrete where it is, like so. There we go. So I want to try something. with a ledge up here. I think I can pull it off. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be a test. So we'll run this up here like so. We know we can run that against that. Kind of what I did on the Wilhelmina challenge. That's what I'm about to try here. I just don't know if it'll work the same because the textures. But we're gonna try. So let's go back into paint, right? Let's go rock, right? Oh, yes. There we go. I don't blame you, Shocksman. I don't blame you. I will say I am shocked that the shorts do seem to get out there to a wider audience. It's the only thing I would say that I've found enjoyable about them so far. So I think we got it. Yep. Kind of where we were. So that worked out. I like that. Gives it more of a backstop to the farm. With progress. So now we go back to the plants. We continue to. I don't know what kind of grass that is. That grass did not seem to really flow with what we were trying to do here. Like I said, I'm just cleaning up this side of the yard a little bit right now over here. And we can work into the additions that I've got coming. So there we go. Take that bit of that field out of the play, right? We'll work down. And then back up and through. Starting to come together. I don't even know how far we've been into this stream, but we're starting to see some hope of a medium-sized dairy farm in the upper Mississippi River Valley. So now that we're getting over here to the house, I'm just going to kind of blend those in. We can start adding a little extra to the house. Let's get this all cleared out, right? That's the big stuff. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a yard in the back. One off there. Ooh, we did elevate a little bit back here. We can fix that with a little bit of smoothing. All right, so now decorations. It is nasty field grass. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully tonight we'll be pushing the limit a little more on the subs. Let's go. Decorations, right? We need a barbecue pit. Barbecue pit. We gotta. Let's get the grill up on the deck. Will it let me do it? Okay, got a grill. Boom. We want an actual barbecue. So we're gonna have another little grill area right here. Moving along. Gotta have the smoke pit, right? Smoke pit, boom. Let's see. We have a few other things. We want some extra wood. And you know what? With this view of the valley, let's put it right there. And I know I have a couple more things. Oh, gotta have a plaything for the kids, right? Good, good. Rolling through. I'm pretty happy with that. And then let's go. Do we want to do like a cobblestone? I think we can do like a cobblestone. I'm gonna go a little vertical here. Got plans. I've got plans. I just got to make them come together here. Not gonna. Oh, dude, let me get it. There we go. So that's good there. Now, there was a good dirt gravel. It's kind of what I'm looking for right there. There we go. It's coming together, folks. What I need is like a, ooh, as I say that, sand right here. Now we don't want the kids getting hurt, so we put down some sand. There we go. Scorpion, it's been a while since I had you in here. What have you been cooking on the barbecue? What have you been smoking? That's what I'm a little curious of. So we'll keep that like that. Maybe run that on the edge like that. There we go. Outstanding. I want to have this kind of come from the front of the house. This is a tough one. Tough one. Little walkway. There we go. All right. I think the house, minus any other pending, I think the house is kind of nice looking. The meat is pretty crazy. Right now, I think a shoulder. Nah, trying to think what it was looking at the other day. 100-something pounds. Might have been a shoulder. All right, so now let's add a little touch to the property. Don't want those fences. I did not add the fence pack I wanted in here. But we're kind of older. You know, it's a maintained property. That's good there. Question is, can I run this to the shed with the angle we're on? Get back up around all this. I think that should be pretty good. Maybe you want to tighten up that driveway here. There we go. At some point, we just want to keep the cattle out, right? So. All right, now, if I did this right, I should be able to go all the way down there and connect like so. Don't think I have the pillar gate, so that's not gonna work there. See a few spots. We gotta do a little landscaping. And actually, let's get a nice tree. We want a hickory. I think a hickory will be good right there. And we'll come in and clean it up. Good. Get more of a yard feeling. I think what we gotta also do, so we've got to first come clean up this where the gate is. That's gotta be a priority. Quick little cleanup right there. Creates a little choke point. Boom. Just go clean that up. All right, so now, before we paint anything else, let's go to buildings, tools. We need a fuel tank, which will be under containers. No, the restaurant prices are definitely overpriced. Go. Put that there. We need another small grain bin we can put over here. Get those cleaned up. Try to make it look like it's a little worn and tethered. Um, I wish you could put down like actual tire tracks, stuff like that. Marpole, welcome. Glad you can make order of the stream. I know you were over at Kyle's stream earlier. How'd that stream finish up? Did Kyle hit his 1,000 subscribers that he was shooting for? Like Picasso with a mouse. Actually, this might be something you're looking for, Mapes. Let's see if we can... try to get some traffic flow looking. Got the culvert in, which is kind of a big deal. And that area we need to paint as well. Glad to have you here. So that gives, I was just saying, driveway some character to a bit. Now let's get some of the bushes in, right? Oh, we definitely want to push up the backside of this, right? Anything with a little bit of slope, we want to give some texture with the bushes. I don't think we have to go too far with those bushes, because I think we can mow. Kind of levels out there, so we can mow it down. Oh, there's all the different shades of grass we're looking for. Gonna try something here. See if I can do it without botching it. Give the farm some color. There we go. A little bit of color there. Make the wife happy. You know, get some flowers, some color. Let's go back to bushes. Bushes. I want a couple more of these tucked in here. So we got that front entrance. We got the gate. Good there. Let's get a little bit of bushes back here. Just because we can't really get to that, but there's no gravel. So I think giving it that little extra show of texture, like we talked about, trying to fill in some of those little gaps like so. It's looking good. So So as King Sim said earlier, this would be like a Massey farm. And Pleasant's in here now. The man with this cow barn. He built it from scratch. Pretty impressive. You can go up in the hayloft, throw bales from it. He's got this addition here, pretty nice. Manure, slurry options, freestyle feeding. We got legacy eggs. Just wish I could change the color of that roof. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty solid build. We've been live an hour, a little over an hour. I mean, that's a pretty solid start. We could probably take a gander. I mean, we've got... Let me clean this up a little bit too. I just noticed something. We want this to be all touched up right in here. There we go. Definitely a start to a medium-sized dairy. Yeah, I mean, oh boy, it's Mr. Scheming. Kyle from Fairview Farms is in here. Simulation Station has arrived. All the guys I shout out have arrived. Appreciate the support. You guys coming over using TPF's 90 by 200 shed. We got a couple bins. We got a stave silo. We're on rolling. I mean, it's pretty solid, you know, for an hour, and me not really having an idea of where I would go with it, and you guys kind of deciding in the beginning, you know, the limitations, the build of what we're doing. Fairview, I said hi. You could bump it up to 200, but I think for this right now, it kind of does the purpose at 100. You know, you kind of, let's jump out of here. Back down, I mean, pop in here. I mean, you could do 200 head, yeah. How many actual stalls are there in here, Pleasant, when you built this? Get the little parlor. Actually, this farm looks pretty good at ground level. If I throw in a bunch of cows, right, let's go 130. So I guess we could bump that right up. It'll never hit that. We're just gonna go. Ooh. Well, there they all are. All the girls are in the yard. Now the one thing, we have them in that barn that I never really thought about was maybe building a way for them to have like a little overflow out to another pasture. Yeah, did not think about that, but let's oh yeah, can't open these from the outside. Zooming around a little bit, got some shrubbery in here we got to clean up. Appreciate it, guys. It's coming along. It's been a while since I've done a farm build. I think the last one I did was Monteith, the Rolling Hills one, which, thank you all, that's been a big hit of a video. It was a challenging video building on the hillsides of Monteith like that, but I think it came out pretty cool. Kyle, that's what you can do, you can feed them. Everybody took care of your cows on the server. I think it's time you return the favor. Guy goes on vacation. Cows almost starved to death. It's a good thing we all took care of him for him. Appreciate it. I don't know if this will make a return. Blue Plains Dairy was always a large dairy operation. Since I started in FS19, it's always been well over 1,000 head, if not more. So, but I think I might try to do some small farming on this. Now, King Sim wanted me to do Massey. So we're definitely... Oh, Tristan, I'm so sorry I didn't even see you in here either. Welcome. Angus. Of course I hear somebody say Angus. Or is M-Tank the legend? Man, we're getting busy in here. So I guess now, one of the things we should do, right, is we should go get some equipment. First, what's on sale? EcoTill on sale. Freightliner Cascadia. It's got the old Detroit in it. What we got going on here? Yeah. For 94,000. Hey, Scorpion, glad to have you here. Take care, buddy. We'll see you soon. Let's start with a tractor, guys. Medium dairy farm. What tractor should we go with? Give me a brand to start with first. We were thinking Massey, but I'm leaving it open to you guys. Give me some starting tractors. We want 3 tractors. 1 large, 1 medium, and 1 small tractor. So if I go into small tractors, we just kind of, I'm going to scroll through. We're going to start with the small ones first. You guys give me a brand, we'll narrow it down, and we'll hit it from there. Got the old Farm All series in here. There they are. I was going to say, I thought they were coming up. 7618. We got the old small frame 5400. Getting bigger. 7618s in the mediums. So I'm thinking we want to go Massey, right? A Gen 2 large frame. I think that's got to be our small tractor. The Gen 2 large frame. Can I go to the 4? Oh, we can go to the 5475. You guys are going to like this. Who saw that coming? Gotta go with the large tires. 8RX. Kyle always coming in with a John Deere. Any open stations? I'm not sure what you mean by that one, Pleasant. Any... Oh, never mind, I got you. Any open caps? I don't think I have any of the open Masseys. I don't think the bonnet had it. I think I took out... I had one, and I think I took it out. Because it was a terrible mod. But let's go back. Large frame, Gen 2. I think that's what one with premium. So you got that. Going to the BKT tires. We don't want twins. We don't want extra wide. I think we're good with the large tires. Standard roof. Gotta have GPS, right? For the small work. That's also not the GPS we want. Front load attacher, yes. So those are the options it gives me. Ugh. Alright, first one. Let's buy it. Going to the middle class now, fellas. So we're going to the middle class of tractors. In the Massey, we have the 6700. I know 7618 was mentioned. The S series, oof. We're not even in the mods yet, fellas. We're not even in the mods. 7720. Oh, who made those tractors? Was there a guy in the chat, Pleasant? Did some modification. I forgot we had the 8200. I think this was the one for the Rice Special. Yeah, see, it's missing the transmission package. Gonna have to go back and look at that because I actually like that build without the Rice tires. $7,700 small. I think this was, yes, there it is. Let's get the Dynas. I thought we had is it 7618? Trying to think now. I guess I did not carry that folder in. I thought we had the 7618. Is it in this 7 series? No, this is all the S series. We're gonna have to go up one. Pleasant. I messed that up. I did not put that one in. So 76. So we want the Dyna. Kind of particular. No, I think you do have them right. It's the older series. I just don't have it. I know what folder it's in. It's in the Alma one. And I think that's where you saw it from probably is we had it set up for Alma. We just didn't purchase it. But the 19 Dyna is pretty comparable, newer. Let's get the GPS receiver on top. We're not going to put a front loader on this. Front fenders are good. GPS is good. Got to change the tires. Let's go see what we got. Wheel weights, wide tires. Wide tires and weights. Let's make this a chonky boy. Like it. Let's go. Boom. Now we're going into the large. Don't think we have too many Massies to choose from unless I've added them. I think this is what we're gonna have to break off from the Massey party. Got the IMT series, yeah. There it is. There's the 87s. I was like, I had to. The old 4000 series. It's a workhorse. Versatile collection. I gotta talk to Exobloat. I don't know if he knows that that's not popping up. Get the anniversary edition, 275, 360. But his icon is not in the game. So we gotta go with the big. We're going all the way to the 8740, getting all the horsepower out of it. What? There's the dualies. This is gonna be our workhorse. We want front fenders. Yes, ma'am. GPS, yes, yes. Don't know why we need tires that big, but we're going with it. All right. So let's take a quick little gander. Give you an idea. That's the size. I mean, that's what, 160 horsepower, 165, because it's got the Dyna in it. Did we put the Dyna in that? Yeah, we did. Put the VT series. That was 200 something horsepower, and then the 400 horsepower. All running the Dyna series, different versions. Pretty happy with it. Now, oh, equipment. I don't have anything to really surprise you guys with here. I have not finished Well, I got the Wilrich series. They're all missing the plow function. I noticed this after the recent pack update. They're all missing the function to plow. So, but that's a fix. It can be done. If you guys didn't know, my favorite cultivator, it's in here somewhere, has always been the Tiger Mate. Now you know. I really enjoy that series. It's a massive cultivator too. Like, don't undermine it. And then going to the disc side of things. There's really no massy stuff for this. And we don't have anything that can pull the Very Versatile. Kyle, if you're still there, this is what I'm referring to. I know you were just trying to switch up to the Agco, but this is the 40-foot speed tiller. She's a beaut. Got them chonky tires on it. Keep it nice and full. But alright, fellas, it looks like we're starting to lose connection. So it does look like we are, which there was a worry of that tonight. They're preparing for a storm this weekend. But I think overall that's gonna do it. So what we're gonna do right now, while we're all still here, we're gonna fly up. We're gonna take some screenshots. So let's get rid of this HUD display, right? Let's get some screenshots for the Discord people who didn't make it in tonight. Which is no worries, they're probably busy. Fence looks a little jagged there, but it'll do the job. Could have used a couple more trees. I just wanted to really finish off this front. But I think overall, it's just the little details now. As we shoot around, we get our shot. There we go. Boom. All right, everybody. I appreciate it. We're gonna fall to the ground really fast. Boom. Hopefully you didn't lose your stomach there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the likes. All the chit chatter that was going on. Again, Scorpion was in here. King Sim, Pleasant View, Simulation Station, Fairview Farms, Tristan Farms, Jeremiah Marpole. I'm forgetting a few more. So, but I really appreciate it. I want to jump in here for a second. Oh yeah. Let's see. See, this should light right up. This is the only thing with the Massey. It's a little bit of a problem. A little bit of detail. I'm trying to think. We had a few others in here, guys. I'm trying to remember. I think I covered everybody. We had Shane was in here as well. Thought it was a playground. We'll pick on him for that later. And Shocksmaster, that was the other one I was thinking of. But appreciate you guys all stopping in. Again, I see a couple of you shared the content. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping this channel continue to grow. I enjoy farming and recording it. Hope you all have a great evening. Farmer Taz out.